Hey, my lovely students. Good afternoon to one and all present here, and welcome to another live class of Home Revise. So, in the last session, we have completed one part of active and passive voice. Let us come to that. Okay. Voice change. So, there are 19 topics totally. Okay. इसमें से हमने simple present tense already देखा था, क्वेश्चन भी किया था, correct? Okay. Now it's time to go through the other tenses and we are going to change the voice, that is active voice to passive voice in different type of tenses. Is that clear? So simple present tense was done. Coming to simple past tense, I think so. Yes, this is also done. Just a second. And water fat book. Yes. Yes, as far as I remember, सारे simple tense already हो चुके थे. Simple present, simple past और simple future tense हमने already किया था. अभी time है continuous tense करने का. तो before starting, what is how we can change from an active voice to passive voice in continuous tense, we are going to first see what is continuous tense. For example, my mom इज कुकिंग डिलीशियस फूड. तो ये क्या हो गया? प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूस. क्यों? क्योंकि देखो मैंने यहाँ पे क्या यूज किया है? इज यूज किया है. ठीक है. पास्ट में हम क्या यूज करते हैं? वॉज यूज करते हैं. प्रेजेंट में हम क्या यूज करते हैं? इज, एम, आर, डिपेंडिंग ऑन द फर्स्ट पर्सन, सेकेंड पर्सन. ये मैंने आपको सिखाया है. ठीक है. माई मदर इज कुकिंग, मतलब वो खाना पका रही है. वो एक्शन कंटिन्यू हो रहा है. जो भी इंग्लिश का सेंटेंस है ना, उसको पहले हिंदी में ट्रांसलेट करना है. ठीक है. मम्मी खाना पका रही है. ठीक है. रीता इज राइटिंग अ लेटर. रीता लेटर लिख रही है. तो जहां भी रहा है, रही है, याद है हमने हिंदी में व्याकरण में भी देखा है, रहा है, रही है, इट इज नथिंग बट कंटिन्यूअस टेंस. ठीक है. इसको क्या बोलते हैं हम? कंटिन्यूअस टेंस. ओके. बोलते हैं ना अपूर्ण काल. यस और नो? ओके. तो प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूअस मतलब माँ खाना बना रही है. पास्ट मतलब माँ खाना बना रही थी. मतलब कुछ तो एक्शन था जो पास्ट में कंटिन्यू हो रहा था. तब मम्मी खाना बना रही थी. अभी मम्मी खाना बना रही है. दिस इज प्रेजेंट. तब मम्मी खाना बना रही थी, यानी माई मदर वॉज कुकिंग फूड. ओके. तो वॉज कुकिंग, वॉज जैसे याद है ना बोलने का पास्ट है. इज जैसे याद है बोला है प्रेजेंट है. इज दैट क्लियर? तो अभी हमें समझ गया व्हाट इज प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूअस टेंस, हमें समझ गया व्हाट इज पास्ट कंटिन्यूअस टेंस. अब हम देखेंगे कि इसे हम ट्रांसफॉर्म कैसे करें एक्टिव से पैसिव में. तो पहली बात, तो अगर आपने लेक्चर 1 अटेंड नहीं किया है तो मैं एक शॉर्ट में आपको बता देती हूँ एक्टिव और पैसिव में क्या फर्क रहता है. एक सेंटेंस, एक कंप्लीट सेंटेंस कैसा होता है? जिसमें एक सब्जेक्ट हो. सब्जेक्ट यानी जिसके बारे में बात हो रही है या फिर जो भी एक्शन कर है, द डूअर ऑफ द एक्शन, यानी कि एक एक्शन. ठीक है. वर्ब्स आर नथिंग बट एक्शन वर्ड. हो गया एक सब्जेक्ट के. सब्जेक्ट प्लस वर्ब प्लस ऑब्जेक्ट, ये है हमारा सेंटेंस. ओके. सब्जेक्ट प्लस वर्ब प्लस ऑब्जेक्ट. लेकिन ये हो गया हमारा एक्टिव वॉइस. ये क्या हो गया हमारा? एक्टिव वॉइस. एक्टिव वॉइस सिंपली मीन्स वेर एवर द सब्जेक्ट इज गिवन मोर इंपॉर्टेंस. हम सब्जेक्ट को पहले रख रहे हैं. ओके. रीता इज राइटिंग अ लेटर. माई मॉम इज कुकिंग फूड. मम्मी के ऊपर ज्यादा फोकस है. ओके. हुएवर इज द डूअर, उस पर ज्यादा फोकस है. लेकिन पैसिव में क्या होता है? फोकस हमारे सब्जेक्ट पे नहीं होता है. सब्जेक्ट को हम पीछे डाल देते हैं, ऑब्जेक्ट को उठा के आगे लेके आ जाते हैं. ठीक है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अ लेटर इज बींग रिटन बाय, ठीक है, जो भी रीता, लेटर वॉज बींग रिटन बाय रीता. इज दैट क्लियर? तो यहाँ पे ऑब्जेक्ट की बात हो रही है, यहाँ पे लेटर की बात हो रही है. फिर हम बोल रहे कि रीता ने ये लेटर लिखा. ठीक है. लेटर रीता के थ्रू लिखा गया. तो यहाँ पे पहले क्या आया? लेटर आया. ओके. तो जहां पे हम ऑब्जेक्ट को उठा के आगे लेके आ जाते हैं वो हमारा बन जाता है पैसिव वॉइस. ओके. पैसिव वॉइस. अब इसको ऑब्जेक्ट को ऐसे उठा के नहीं लेके आ सकते ना हम. देयर आर सम चेंजेस. ओके. देयर आर सम रूल्स हाउ यू कैन चेंज द सेंटेंस. ओके. तो व्हाट आर द रूल्स? वी हैव टू फर्स्ट focus on the tense. Very important is the tense. Okay. First one is the tense. सेकेंडली हम देखेंगे कि एक बाय आ जाता है. ठीक है. बाय क्यों आता है? बाय फ्रेज हम उसको बोलते हैं. क्या बोलते हैं? बाय फ्रेज. ठीक है. बाय क्यों आता है?
Hey friends, now let's understand how to change the voice of the sentences in the present continuous tense.
Okay.
Before we do that, we will first have to understand the word order of the present continuous tense.
What is
Let's
the meaning
understand
of word
it.
order? Students, what is the meaning of word order? That means that the same I have explained you. Subject plus verb plus object. This is the word order. Is that clear?
which is in the active voice, always begins with the subject, which is followed by to be form of the verb, which is in the present tense, and that is either am or is or are.
Students, this is called as the to be form of the verb. Okay, see, you can say that verbs are of two kinds. Okay, one is to be form of the verb, second is actually the action is going on. For example, I am teaching. Okay, teaching तो एक action है ही, teach करना तो एक action है, तो आप बोलोगे मैम am तो action नहीं है. ठीक है, इसीलिए am को हम बोलते हैं to be form of the verb. It is not the action word, but it is the to be form of the verb. It is a verb. Okay, पर वो कौन सा वाला verb है? To be form of the verb. तो उसमें क्या क्या आ जाते हैं हमारे am, is, are, was, were, ये सारे हमारे to be form of the verb है. हमें जब verb उठाना होता है ना कहीं से भी, तो हम along with the to be form उठाते हैं, जैसे is writing, am teaching, was going, ऐसा. Okay.
The present participle, that is the ing form of the verb.
It's lagging. Okay, wait. Just a minute. Okay, let us continue.
Verb, and which is followed
ing
by the
form.
object. So the word order is subject plus am or is or are plus present participle plus the object. Let's take an example.
Okay, students, just a second. I will give you a small break and I'll check the network connection. Why is it breaking so much? And then I'll be back. Okay, just a minute.
हो गया इसका शुरू. दीदी, आवाज कम करो ना. गिटार की प्रैक्टिस साइलेंटली नहीं हो सकती क्या?
हेलो राज, चिल्ला मत यार, पैसे मेरे भी तो लगे. तू ऐसे कैसे बात कर सकता है?
ये फोन पे बात कर रहे हैं कि ऑल इंडिया रेडियो पे?
मुझे भी मालूम है क्या प्रॉब्लम था.
हाय प्रीति, कैसी है? मैं तो ठीक हूँ. और क्या यार, शॉपिंग नहीं जा सकते हैं? मैं तो सैलून भी नहीं जा सकती हूँ.
कोई मुझे पढ़ने नहीं देता, तो मैं पढ़ूंगा ही.
होम रिवाइज, आपकी हर एकेडमिक प्रॉब्लम का एकमात्र सॉल्यूशन. अब आपके जीनियस जूनियर और उसकी पढ़ाई के बीच में कोई नहीं आएगा.
Yes, students, I'm back. And again, if it is lagging, let me know. Okay? Yes. So let us continue. Okay. Subject plus to be form of the verb plus present participle. What is the present participle? ing form of the verb. ing form. आप समझ रहे हैं मैं क्या बोल रही हूँ? ing form of the verb. मतलब कोई भी verb ले लो. Kick, kicking. Sit, sitting. Walk, walking. ran, running. Okay, ये सब क्या हो जाता है? ing form of the verb हो जाता है. ठीक है, प्लस क्यों ing ले रहे हैं? क्योंकि हम अब कंटिन्यूस टेंस पढ़ रहे हैं. यस और नो? एंड देन कम्स द ऑब्जेक्ट. ओके, कहीं ऑब्जेक्ट होगा, कहीं ऑब्जेक्ट नहीं होगा. जरूरी नहीं है हर जगह ऑब्जेक्ट रहे ही, वरना ऑब्जेक्ट नहीं होगा तो आप बोलोगे कि मैम ये तो है ही नहीं, ये सेंटेंस है ही नहीं. इट इज नॉट लाइक दैट. ओके,
I am writing a letter in English.
okay. I am writing a letter in English. Come on, let us see how we can bifurcate the sentence. Sorry.
In this, the subject is I. So the sentence begins with the subject. Hence, it is in the active voice.
Correct. Why it is in active voice? Because the sentence is beginning with the subject. Correct.
Subject is I. Am is the to be form of verb, which is in the present tense. Writing
Because
is the
we're in
present
present
participle.
continuous.
A letter is the object, and in English is the rest of the sentence.
Okay, this is not the object. Okay, वरना आप लोग बोलोगे मैम in English is the object. No, it is the rest of the sentence. Okay, अब उसको हमें bifurcate नहीं करना है, उसे हम सिर्फ बोल देंगे rest of the sentence. Okay, object is a letter. Action जिस पे हो रहा है. Okay, what is the object? How will you identify the object, students? जिस पे action हो रहा है. I am writing. किस पे action हो रहा है? किस पे लिख रही हूँ मैं? Letter पे लिख रही हूँ. My mom is cooking. किस पे cook कर रहे हैं? Food cook कर रहे हैं ना. Action किस पे हो रहा है? That is the object. वरना आप बोलोगे in English is the object. क्या writing in English मैं English के ऊपर लिख रही हूँ? ठीक है, English मेरा कोई object है क्या? नहीं. In English यानी मैं English में लिख रही हूँ. Getting me? मैं लिख किस पे रही हूँ? मैं एक letter पे लिख रही हूँ. ओके, जिस पे एक्शन हो रहा है दैट इज द
You
ऑब्जेक्ट.
definitely would like to know how to identify an object from the sentence. It's very simple. Just ask a question beginning with what.
Okay, you have
So
to ask
for
the
this
question
particular
what.
example, we will ask the question, what am I writing in English? A letter. So whatever answer you get is the object.
Correct.
Before that, let's understand the formula once again. First, object plus to be form of verb is plus being, B-E-I-N-G,
Very
being,
important this
plus
is.
the past participle plus by plus the subject and then the rest of the sentence.
Okay, this is really very important. You will be like, ma'am, ये क्या है? नहीं समझा. Very simple. See, now you are making an active voice into passive voice. Passive करने के लिए object को आगे लाना पड़ेगा. Correct? ठीक है. Object को आगे लेके आ गए. हो गया ये काम. Next, the to be form of the verb will come. उसके बाद हम add करते हैं being. Why? Because we are in present continuous tense. हमें यहाँ पे being add करना पड़ता है. याद रखना है आपको. ठीक है. फिर आता है verb का past participle. हम लोग देखते हैं. ओके, जैसे written. ओके, राइटिंग का written. by तो आना ही चाहिए. ये तो हमने पहले भी देखा था रूल में. Subject and then the rest of the sentence. For example, आप लोग भी एक बार ये करके दिखाओ. चलो.
So, object is a letter. A letter is being written by me in English.
ओके, सो जब स्टूडेंट्स ये वाला सेंटेंस देखते हैं, आई एम राइटिंग अ लेटर इन इंग्लिश, अ लेटर वॉज रिटन बाय मी इन इंग्लिश, ऐसे बोलते हैं. लेकिन नहीं स्टूडेंट्स, टेंस पे आपको ध्यान देना है. आई एम राइटिंग अ लेटर इन इंग्लिश, अ लेटर वॉज रिटन, मतलब ये पास्ट में हो गया. आपको तो कुछ भी चेंज नहीं करना है. आपको सेंटेंस का टेंस नहीं बदलना है. आपको सिर्फ वॉइस बदलना है. यानी आपको मोर फोकस यू हैव टू गिव इट ऑन लेटर एंड नॉट सब्जेक्ट. ओके, नॉट द डूअर ऑफ द एक्शन. तो इसके लिए आप क्या पास्ट कर दोगे उसको? क्या आप उसका टेंस ही बदल दोगे? विल दैट डू? नो, यू डोंट हैव टू डू दैट. आपको कुछ भी नहीं बदलना है उसमें. ठीक है, आपका मीनिंग वैसे ही रहना चाहिए. आई एम राइटिंग अ लेटर मतलब लेटर में लिख रही हूं, तो आपका आंसर भी वही टेंस में आएगा. ठीक है. अ लेटर इज बीइंग रिटन बाय मी, लेटर अभी लिखा जा रहा है मेरे से. ओके, मैं लेटर लिख रही हूं, आई एम राइटिंग अ लेटर. अ लेटर इज बीइंग रिटन बाय मी, लेटर मुझसे लिखा जा रहा है. इज दैट क्लियर? यहाँ पे लेटर पे ज्यादा फोकस है. वेरी सिंपल. एक और एग्जांपल देखेंगे तो हमारे और क्लियर हो जाएगा. नैन्सी इज ड्रॉइंग अ बिग सर्कल. नैन्सी इज द सब्जेक्ट, is the to be form of the verb, drawing is हमारा object, action. ओके, verb अ बिग सर्कल. ओके, ये हो गया हमारा ऑब्जेक्ट. अभी हमें क्या करना है? अभी हमें इसे पैसिव फॉर्म में करना है. पैसिव फॉर्म में करने के लिए फॉर्मूला हमारे सामने है. ऑब्जेक्ट विल कम फर्स्ट, followed by am is are. अब Nancy is the third person, I am the first person, you are the second person, and whoever we are talking about, Nancy, Rohit, Ritesh, or my teacher, my mother, all these comes under third person. He, she, ये सारे हो जाते हैं third person because ये one to one conversation नहीं हो रहा है. Getting me? So Nancy is someone else, she is the third person. तो उसके लिए हम क्या यूज करेंगे? is यूज करेंगे. अगर मैं अपनी बात कर रही होती तो I am teaching, you are teaching, he is teaching. ओके, तो ये भी हमें ध्यान रखना है कि कौन से पर्सन के लिए क्या आएगा. ऑब्जेक्ट क्या है? अ बिग सर्कल. अ बिग सर्कल इज द ऑब्जेक्ट. पहले आ गया अ बिग सर्कल. ठीक है. अब यहाँ पे नैन्सी इज द थर्ड पर्सन, इसलिए एम इज आर में से आप क्या चूज करोगे? यू आर गोइंग टू चूज इज. नैन्सी इज. ओके, ओके, यहाँ पे सॉरी, अ बिग सर्कल इज. ओके, नैन्सी नहीं आएगा, नैन्सी इज द सब्जेक्ट. फिर आ जाएगा बीइंग. बीइंग आना कंपलसरी है. कैसे समझेगा आपको हमें बीइंग डालना है? आपको पहले देखना है इज ड्रॉइंग. इज यानी कि प्रेजेंट है, आईएनजी है यानी कि कंटिन्यूस है. इज ड्रॉइंग मतलब प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूअस टेंस. ओके, क्योंकि प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूअस टेंस है, अकॉर्डिंग टू द रूल्स आई हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड, आई हैव टू ऐड बीइंग. ओके, अ बिग सर्कल इज बीइंग ड्रॉन. अब आप बोले कि ड्रॉइंग, आईएनजी हट जाएगा. आपने आईएनजी बी के आगे लगा दिया ना. ठीक है, कैन यू सी दैट? आपने बीइंग में आईएनजी डाल दिया है, तो आईएनजी हमारे मेन वर्ब से हट के पास्ट हो जाएगा. यस स्टूडेंट्स, आई कैन सी दैट. आपने सब लोग ने राइट आंसर किया है. वेरी नाइस. आप लोग ने पहले ही आंसर कर दिया. वेरी गुड. ओके, बीइंग ड्रॉन. ओके, ड्रॉन फिर कौन ड्रॉ कर रहा है? बाय नैन्सी. ओके, अ बिग सर्कल इज बीइंग ड्रॉन बाय नैन्सी. ओके, इज दैट क्लियर? तो देखते हैं. अ बिग सर्कल is being drawn by Nancy. Very nice. Okay, students. So at least 2 sentences we will see from each. तो हमने एक present continuous के 2 sentence देख लिए हैं. क्या करना है हमें? Is, am, are में से एक चुनना है depending on the first person, second person or the third person. Then comes the B-E-I-N-G. I-N-G क्यों लग रहा है? क्योंकि हम continuous कर रहे हैं. Is that clear? Okay. अब आप मुझे बता सकते हो कि past continuous में क्या आ जाएगा. सिर्फ सब कुछ सेम रहेगा. ठीक है. Is, am, are की जगह was और were आ जाएगा. Was कब? When we are talking about a singular person, I was going, he was going, she was going. And when I'm talking about a group of person, they were going. Okay, children were going. Whenever we are talking about a group, were आ जाएगा. Okay, यहाँ पे first person, second person नहीं आता.
Continuous
ओके चलो अभी हम लोग सेंटेंस का बाइफिकेशन देखते हैं. सब्जेक्ट प्लस वर्ब प्लस ऑब्जेक्ट.
tense, we need to be verbs of the past tense which are was or were.
इसको बोलते हैं टू बी फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब, है ना. टू बी फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब में इज एम आर तो आता ही है और वॉज और वर भी आता है. वॉज इज एम आर फॉर द प्रेजेंट टेंस, वॉज और वर फॉर द पास्ट टेंस. एज वी आर डूइंग द पास्ट टेंस वी आर गोइंग टू यूज वॉज और वर. अब यहाँ पे इज एम आर नहीं आएगा.
The present participle is the ing form of the verb.
ing फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब यानी किक का किकिंग, स्मेल का स्मेलिंग, डांस का डांसिंग. ओके ये तो हमें पता है.
Plus the object.
Now because your subject is first, can I say this sentence is in active form?
Let's take an example and understand it.
Okay.
I was writing a letter in English.
Same sentence.
Here, I is the subject, was writing denotes past continuous tense, a letter is the object, and in English is the rest
of the sentence. Okay, so was writing, was है इसीलिए past है, ing है इसीलिए continuous है. So all together I can call it as past continuous tense. Okay, I was writing a letter in English. Next.
Now let's understand how to change this sentence into a passive voice. As per the formula, our passive voice begins with the object. How to identify the object?
You have to ask the question.
A question with what? What was I writing? Letter. So a letter is the object. Let's begin the sentence with a letter. Past tense, verb of past tense is was. We have used present participle, that is writing, in the active voice. So we have to take care of that ing. Hence, we use being.
Okay, we have to take care of the ing. What she said, we have to take care of the ing. So we have to do be का हो जाएगा being. We are adding ing in that be. Okay, why? Because I can't keep the passive voice with ing. Okay, so I have to remove ing and put it into be.
The continuous tense.
Correct.
And then which is followed by the past participle of write. It is written.
Verb का past participle ऐसे याद रखने का. VPP verb का past participle. Past participle मतलब वही write का written.
By me. Whenever the pronoun comes after the verb, it is in the objective case, and we cannot write by I. We have to write by me. So
understood? I will get can you see that the pronoun is being changed here? I becomes me. Okay, I becomes me. Okay,
me is the objective case.
You will be you only. You were writing a letter will be a letter is written by you.
Of the subject.
Correct.
I. And then the rest of the sentence in English. So your answer is a letter was being written by me in English.
Okay, so this is the way, most common mistakes students make. I have observed this, while talking only, in English only, while speaking, what they do, they make this mistake. A letter was being written by me. You have to understand this tense, why this came, because I was writing. It was in past continuous tense. And to make it passive, we have to add what was being written. Okay, you can't change the tense, right? So past continuous remains past continuous by doing this. Okay, and what is the rule for doing this? The object will be followed by was or were, depending on the singular or plural or the first person, second person, and then being. Why? Because it is continuous. Ing is there. As soon as you see ing in the verb, you are going to add being. That's all. Okay, afterwards you see if it is in past or it is in present. First observe if the verb is in ing form. Okay, it is. I have to add being here. Okay, then see, okay, was is there, that means it is past continuous. Is this there, that means it is present continuous. And okay, students. Okay, so with this we complete our continuous tense. Okay, simple present tense, past tense, perfect tense. Okay, sorry, continuous tense done. Now coming to perfect tense. Before starting perfect tense, we have to understand what is perfect tense. Okay, perfect tense hota kya hai? Very simple it is. Again I am telling you, सिंपल टेंस तो आपको पता ही है, कंटिन्यूस में आईएनजी आता है, परफेक्ट में क्या आता है पता है आपको? हैड, हैज या हैव आ जाता है. ठीक है, बिफोर पास्ट पार्टिसिपल हैज, हैड, हैव, ये एच 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 याद रखो. परफेक्ट मतलब हैज, हैड, हैव आना ही है. क्लियर? ओके, परफेक्ट में हैज और हैड और हैव आएगा, पर कब आएगा? प्रेजेंट की बात कर रहे हो तो हैव आ जाएगा, पास्ट की बात कर रहे हो तो हैड आ जाएगा. ठीक है, और थर्ड पर्सन की बात कर रहे हो तो हैज आ जाएगा. इवन इफ यू विल नॉट अंडरस्टैंड, हम थोड़े से एग्जाम्पल्स ले लेंगे. ठीक है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर मैं बोलूं माई मॉम हैव कुक्ड डिलीशियस फूड, माई मॉम हैज कुक्ड डिलीशियस फूड. ओके, हैज कुक्ड डिलीशियस फूड. गेटिंग मी? हैज और हैव कब यूज करना है? थर्ड पर्सन और सेकंड पर्सन के लिए, वो बताती हूँ, डोंट वरी. हम लोग एक सेंटेंस देखेंगे, देन आई विल एक्सप्लेन यू.
Now let's understand how to change voice of the sentences in the present perfect tense. Well, to begin with, let's understand the word order of the present perfect tense. In active voice, as usual, the sentence begins with the subject, which is followed by has or have. Has or have denote present perfect tense.
Had for the past and has and have for the present.
The past participle form of the verb, which is followed by the object and then the rest of the sentence.
Now, what is the difference between present perfect and present continuous? There we saw that is am are was being used. Okay, instead of has or have, वहां पे क्या था? To be form of the verb था. This is not to be form of the verb. Okay, इधर has और have है. Is that clear? फिर वहां पे था verb का present participle. अब हम क्या यूज कर रहे हैं? verb का past participle. हमेशा याद रखना, perfect मतलब action complete हो चुका है. perfect, कोई भी चीज perfect है मतलब वो complete है. Okay, action is completed and because it is completed, why are we going to add ing form of the verb? ing मतलब वो हो रहा है. अब तो मैं बोल रही हूँ परफेक्ट है वो, यानी वो हो चुका है, और क्योंकि वो हो चुका है, आई एम गोइंग टू यूज द पास्ट फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब. ओके, सो पास्ट पार्टिसिपल मतलब फॉर एग्जाम्पल रिटिन. ओके, राइटिंग इज द प्रेजेंट. ओके, प्रेजेंट फॉर्म ing फॉर्म. ओके, प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूस फॉर्म एंड द प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट इज व्हाट? यहाँ पे प्रेजेंट है लेकिन फिर भी मैं ing नहीं डाल रही हूँ, यहाँ पे मैंने पास्ट यूज किया है. प्रेजेंट होके भी पास्ट क्यों यूज किया है? क्योंकि मैंने ऑलरेडी हैज और हैव यूज किया है. ठीक है, प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस यानी वो एक्शन अभी कंप्लीट हुआ. इज दैट क्लियर?
Let's take an example. I have written a letter.
Okay, have written मतलब एक्शन हो चुका है, इट इज परफेक्ट, लेकिन कब हुआ? प्रेजेंट में हुआ, इसीलिए प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस. आप आइडेंटिफाई कैसे करोगे? जब भी परफेक्ट होगा आप बोलोगे हैव आना चाहिए. ठीक है, हैव या हैज, दोनों में से कोई एक आना चाहिए, डिपेंडिंग ऑन द फर्स्ट पर्सन. अभी ये क्या है? मैं मेरी बात कर रही हूँ ना, आई एम द फर्स्ट पर्सन, यानी फर्स्ट पर्सन के लिए हम हैव यूज करेंगे. आई हैव रिटन अ लेटर. Is that clear? I have जैसे देखा ना, मैंने बोला ओके, यहाँ पे have है यानी कि ये perfect है. Okay, written which is the past participle form of the verb. Okay, again it is perfect. Okay, present have है इसलिए present है, written है इसलिए perfect है, and the rest of the sentence, object and the verb. Now how will you convert it? अब ये तो active हो गया. active क्यों है ये? How will you know it is active? Because I is the doer of the action. Action कौन कर रहा है? मैं कर रही हूँ. I have written a letter. I पहले आ गया ना, इसीलिए ये क्या हो गया? हमारा active voice हो गया. Is that
In
clear?
English, this is an active voice in the present perfect tense.
एक्टिव वॉइस है लेकिन किस में है? प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस में है. वो देख सकते हो आप
Now,
क्यों?
we have to change it into a passive voice as we know how to identify the object.
I
Asking
have
the
to ask the question, what? I have written what? I have written a letter. So my letter is the object. Is that
question.
clear?
What have I written? A letter. So the object is a letter.
Okay, one person is telling, I have played badminton. Very nice. Have played. Have means action is in the present tense. Had होता तो आप बोलते थे past tense है. Have है इसलिए वो present tense में है. ठीक है? और played मतलब हो चुका है खेल के, अभी अभी हुआ है. I have played badminton. है ना? तो played क्या हो जाए? ed हो गया. Okay, which is the past form of the verb.
As you know
Correct.
the
Very
formula,
nice.
how are we going to change it? Let's see the formula first. The sentence in the passive voice begins with the object. So, object plus has or have plus been.
Okay. See students, that is the difference between continuous and between perfect. What is the difference? Come on, tell me. Yes, the difference is being and being. B-I-N-G, being. Okay, letter is being written. Letter have been written. Okay, यहाँ पे being नहीं आ जाएगा. Students make this mistake. ing form यानी कि continuous में वो लोग been लगा देते हैं. यहाँ पे B-I-N-G have been written. नहीं, have been written. B-double-E-N.
To be verbs. We use been, B-E-E-N, because the verb in the original sentence is always already in the past participle in the present perfect tense. So, we have to replace that with been.
Okay, did you understand? Did you understand that? कि वो बोल रही है कि जो हमारा हम लोग जब कंटिन्यूस करते थे तो देयर वाज आई एम राइटिंग. ओके, तो वो राइटिंग को हमें रिटन करना पड़ता था, है ना? अकॉर्डिंग टू द फॉर्मूला हमें उसका पास्ट पार्टिसिपल करना पड़ता था. बट इधर तो ऑलरेडी पास्ट पार्टिसिपल है, तो अब हम क्या करें? आईएनजी तो हमें इधर से हटाना नहीं है. ओके, तो आईएनजी नहीं हटाना है तो यहाँ पे हम बीन ऐड कर देंगे.
This been is followed by the past participle of the verb.
VPP, verb का past participle. Then comes by and then whoever has writing the letter. Here who is writing? I am writing. So me will come.
Which is the
I will be replaced by
a letter.
me.
A letter has been written. We have used has here because a letter is singular. So we have used has. Been written denotes the passive voice in the perfect tense. By me in English.
Okay, I have written a letter. For I have was there. Okay, but for objects we are using has. A letter has been written by me. Is that clear to everyone? Okay. अगर मैं आपको ऐसे ही एक सेंटेंस देती directly I have written a letter in English, a letter was written by me in English, ये ही आता है मुझे आंसर. बट रिमेंबर, आप देख रहे हो क्या डिफरेंस है? I have written a letter यानी मैंने अभी अभी लेटर लिखा है. आपको टेंस भी नहीं बदलना है और आपको उसको पैसिव भी करना है एट द सेम टाइम. देन यू हैव टू बी अ लिटिल ट्रिकी, राइट? You have to see the formula. Okay, you have to understand the formula. A letter has been. Your have becomes has. Whatever is given उसके आगे been लग जाएगा. H के आगे been लग जाएगा. Written का written ही रहेगा. By me in English. So simple. Okay, a letter has been written by me in English. Is that clear? Okay. I wish there were some more examples for it. Yes, we have. Okay, if you have not understood, let us see it once again. The boys have won the match. Okay, boys बहुत सारे ना plural है. Yes, boys have won the match. Okay, the match, अब पहले क्या आ जाएगा? The match आएगा because my object is the match. Okay, पहले देखते हैं. The boys is the subject. कौन है doer of the action? कौन कर रहा है action? Boys कर रहे हैं. ठीक है, who is the doer? Boys. Have, जैसे ही have आया मैं समझ गई okay, this is present perfect. बिकॉज परफेक्ट में हमारा पास्ट पार्टिसिपल वन, विन नहीं बोला, वन बोला. वन इज द पास्ट टेंस एंड नॉट द प्रेजेंट टेंस. लेकिन मैं उसको प्रेजेंट में क्यों पढ़ रही हूँ? बिकॉज इट इज परफेक्ट. परफेक्ट में इट इज कंप्लीटेड इन द प्रेजेंट टेंस. ओके, हैव वन. ओके, द मैच इज द ऑब्जेक्ट. द बॉयज हैव वन व्हाट? द मैच. इज दैट क्लियर? सो द मैच इज माई ऑब्जेक्ट.
Have the boys won the match? So your passive voice will begin with
the
match.
match.
As
Okay.
per the formula, the object is to be followed by has plus
Object will always be followed by has. Remember that, has, not have. Even though you have, even though you have in your main verb, okay, in your main sentence, in your active one, in passive you will start your sentence with has. The food has been cooked by my mother. My mother have cooked food. The food has been cooked by my mother. समझा आपको? has आ गया food के आगे.
for
हेलो राज, चिल्ला मत। यार पैसे मेरे भी तो लगे, तू ऐसे कैसे बात कर सकता है?
ये फोन पे बात कर रहे हैं कि ऑल इंडिया रेडियो पे?
मुझे भी मालूम है क्या प्रॉब्लम था।
हाय प्रीति, कैसी है? मैं तो ठीक हूँ। और क्या यार, शॉपिंग नहीं जा सकते हैं, मैं तो सलोन भी नहीं जा सकती हूँ।
कोई मुझे पढ़ने नहीं देता, तो मैं पढ़ूंगा ही।
होम रिवाइज, आपकी हर एकेडमिक प्रॉब्लम का एकमात्र सॉल्यूशन। अब आपके जीनियस जूनियर और उसकी पढ़ाई के बीच में कोई नहीं आएगा।
Students, let me know if it is clear. Okay, we are having some problem net issues, but still let us wait. Come on, tell. Now everything is clear. Is it clear? Then only we will start. Let me know if it is lagging. Hey guys, take a deep breath. Little bit it will lag because we are having some network problem today. Manage with it, students. Come on. Clear? Okay. Followed by have. What is have? It is the present participle. Correct? Provided, sorry, it is the present. Okay? हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं? Perfect में हम क्या use करते हैं? Has या have. Okay? Provided, which is what? Provided is the past participle. Man with food. Is that clear? Object हमारा. I have provided man with what? With food, which is the object. Okay?
the answer. What have I provided? Oh, there is no answer for this question. So let's change the question and ask it with whom. Whom have I provided? The man. So here,
and I've provided the man with what? With food. Okay, so you are not getting the direct object here. As you can see, you are not getting a direct object here. Correct?
the object is the man. But the man is a human being. How can it be an object? So here, the man is the indirect object. The
Okay.
man, which is followed
Indirect
by
object.
the verb of present perfect tense, which is have, telling us it's a passive voice, and then followed by the past participle of the verb, which is provided, which is followed by the subject, and then the rest of the sentence. So your answer is the man has been provided with food by me.
Okay.
Let's take one more example.
Is that clear? Okay. Man has been provided. किसको? I have provided man with food. A man has been provided with food. So simple. I have provided man with food. ठीक है, मैंने वो इंसान को खाना दिया. वो खाना मैंने इंसान को दिया. ठीक है, whoever the man is. ठीक है, man has been provided with food by me. किसने दिया? मैंने दिया. By me will always come at the last. Okay, will always be at the last.
He has found the eggs of the bird.
Okay, we will see few more examples. Why? Because I think a bit confusion here it is. Okay, bit confusing, and also it is lagging at the same time. Okay, so he has found what? Come on, what he has found? He has found the eggs. Okay, the eggs
What
will
has he
come
found?
first.
The eggs of the bird. So the eggs of the bird, this entire
whole-
phrase is the object. Now,
Okay, you can't say like this. No, the egg he has found of the bird. You can't say the rest of the sentence. The egg of the bird all together is the
now
object.
eggs
Okay.
is plural. So we
Correct,
cannot
Prince.
use has because has is the singular verb. So we'll
Understood?
have
Okay, has be used for singular verb. Here eggs is there, many eggs. Okay?
to use a plural verb, which is have. So The object is
The
to
book has been written. The books have been written. Getting me? Book, books. Singular,
be
plural.
followed
Has,
by
have.
the to be verb have been, and the past participle is found. By whom? By
By
him. So
him.
your
Because he is there, we are going to use him. Again, he has found the eggs of the bird. The eggs of the bird have been found by him. It is like I'm, reciting a poem here. He has found the eggs of the bird. We will take it all together. The eggs of the bird. Okay. Has ka have क्यों हुआ? Because eggs is plural. Okay. So eggs of the bird have. ओके फिर बीन क्यों लग गया यहाँ पे बिकॉज ऑलरेडी द वर्ब इज इन द पास्ट फॉर्म ओके उसके आगे हम बीन लगाएंगे क्योंकि ये परफेक्ट टेंस है हमने देखा वेरेवर द परफेक्ट टेंसेस हैव और हैज के आगे बीन लगना ही है हैज और हैव अकेले कभी नहीं आएंगे ओके फाउंड बाय हिम क्यों आया बिकॉज ही इज देयर okay students so I hope all the examples are clear to you and the last thing we are going to see is the future perfect past perfect is done. No, past perfect is not done. Sorry. Past perfect and future perfect. Two we have to do. Now tell me, very simple. See, here in present perfect, there was a little bit of confusion of using has and have. But here it is very simple. You have to use had. H-A-D, had. Everywhere you have to use had.
the
Okay?
next tense is past perfect tense. Let's understand the word order of the past perfect tense. As
So
usual,
let us see how, can you give me some examples of past perfect tense? How our past perfect tense will be? Because it is past, we are going to use had. Okay, because it is past perfect. To be precise, because it is past perfect, we are going to use had. Present perfect, have, has. Past perfect, had. Okay, had written. ठीक है, past form क्या हो जाएगा? Written. ओके प्लेड सारे पास्ट टेंस ही आएंगे पास्ट परफेक्ट यानी ये एक्शन पास्ट में हो चुका था
the sentence begins with the subject.
ओके फॉर एग्जांपल
Participle of the
we will come to an example
in
I
English.
had written a letter can you see that because it is had we will see and we will understand okay this is past because had is there point number 1 okay next written because it is perfect that means the action is completed ओके राइटिंग कभी नहीं आएगा हैड के साथ पास्ट फॉर्म ही आएगा हैड रिटन अ लेटर इन इंग्लिश लेट
The
अस सी
subject here is I. Had is the helping verb of past
Past.
perfect tense. Written is the past participle of the verb write. A letter is the object, and in English is the rest of the sentence.
clear so what will be the sentence
Now
now
we have to convert this active voice into a passive voice, but before that we need to know the object. So how to identify the object?
again
By
we will
asking
ask the question what had he written he had written a letter okay what I written I have written a letter
this into
okay
the passive voice. The sentence
let
in
us see the
passive
formula
voice,
any guesses Any guesses for the formula? What will be the formula? I had written a letter in English. Had is the past tense. Correct? Had is the past perfect tense. Okay, written. And because perfect is there, we are going to
voice
add
begins with the
been.
object
Okay, let us see.
plus had been, which tells us that it's a past perfect tense and it is in the passive voice,
Okay.
plus the past participle of the verb, plus by, plus the subject, which comes in the objective case,
And then the rest
and
of
plus
the
the
sentence.
rest of the sentence.
Clear? Object. Okay, first what will come? I had written what? I had written a letter. A letter is the object. A letter had. Why had? Because it is past. We are not confused between have or has here. We have to use had only. A letter had been. Why been? Because it is past perfect. It is not past continuous. If it was past continuous, I would have added being. B-E-I-N-G being. Letter had been written it is already in the past participle by whom by me I had written no so by me in English okay letter had been
So
written by
here
me
we
in
have
English
a letter as the object followed by had.
okay directly coming to the
And the
sentence a letter had been written by me in English so simple the only difference between present perfect and past perfect is have and had I have written A letter has been written by me in English. A letter had been written by me in English. Everything is same. Only has and had will change in perfect tense. Clear? Coming to one example. Let us
Let's
see
take
one, two example.
we seen the
We had seen. Okay, we had seen the accident. We had seen what? The accident. The accident is the object. We had seen what? The accident. The accident had been. ये दोनों तो add करना ही है without fail. We have to add this. Had been. Come on, tell me. कौन बता सकता है? Past participle तो already है. By whom? We is there, so it will become us. Come on, tell me. If I becomes me, okay, we becomes we. No, we will become us. Okay, accident had been seen by me, by we, by us. Is that clear?
accident.
Can you see that?
So the
Us.
accident is the object.
Very
As per the
nice.
formula, to change the
I can
sentences,
see your comments. Everyone have answered it correctly. The accident had been seen by us.
seen
Okay.
by us.
Now here one thing is
The
like
next example.
one thing you have to remember
They
is that you need not change the verb. Okay, in continuous okay हमें करना पड़ता है. Okay, ing हटेगा, फिर इसको मुझे past participle में करना पड़ेगा. You need not change the verb here. As it is, you have to write it down. ing हटाना है, इसमें डालना है, कुछ नहीं, बस been लगा के verb को वैसे ही रखना है. Correct? They had achieved their goals. Would you like to try? Then try it in the comment box. Okay, students, I will read all your comments after the lecture. Don't worry, I will do that. I will read all your comments after the lecture. So answer it in the comment box. They had achieved their goal. Come on. What is the subject here? What they have achieved? What had they achieved?
Their goal is the object.
Now you'll be like, goal. Goal is the object. No, their goal. You have to pick out. You have to, yes, you have to pick it with the verb. Okay, with their
Which is followed
whatever
by the
determiner.
verb had been, past participle, achieved, by whom? By them.
Very
Them.
nice, very nice. Everybody, very nice. Their goal had been achieved by them. They becomes them. Their goal has been achieved by they. No, wrong. Okay, this will change. The pronouns will change. Okay, their goals had been achieved by them. Clear to everyone? So what all you have to keep in mind? The pronouns. Okay, then you have to see in which tense your question is, and then you have to change it accordingly. If it is in the present tense, then you are going to use is, am, are, was or were. If it is in present continuous, you have to add ing, ing, being. If it is in perfect, you have to add double en, been. Okay, if it is in present perfect, you are going to add has or have. If it is in past perfect, you are going to add had. Correct? Now we are doing past perfect, so we are adding had. Is that clear? Okay, one more sentence. Come
Your
on.
answer is their goal had been achieved by them. Let's take one more example. She had
Now a big one. Okay, she had helped me in my difficult times. She had helped me in my difficult times. Come on, tell me. How will you identify the object here? Every time a different criteria will be followed. Most of the time you will get the object when you ask the question what, but not every time, most of the time. Okay? Are you understanding? Okay. So what will be object? Object. Here also indirect object is there, students.
हेलो राज, चिल्ला मत.
मैं तो ठीक हूँ. और क्या यार, शॉपिंग नहीं जा सकते हैं. मैं तो सलोन भी नहीं जा सकती हूँ.
कोई मुझे पढ़ने नहीं देता, तो मैं पढ़ूंगा ही.
होम रिवाइज आपकी हर एकेडमिक प्रॉब्लम का एकमात्र सॉल्यूशन. अब आपके जीनियस जूनियर और उसकी पढ़ाई के बीच में कोई नहीं आएगा.
Yes, students, I am back. Let me know if it is clear. Okay? Let me know if it is clear. She had helped me. Okay? उसने मुझे मेरे difficult times में help किया था. Okay? Past tense. Okay. उसने मुझे, मुझे. Okay, indirect object comes here, students.
Here,
Let us
since
see.
it is not possible to get any answer if we ask the question with what,
What? We
we'll
have
have
to
to
ask
ask the question
whom.
beginning with whom. Whom had she helped? Me. So your
Okay, so your object is me, but you can't write me, right? So you have to write I had been helped by her in my difficult
so
times.
your answer is
Okay,
I had been helped by.
I need to fix it, but then it's not possible right now. Okay, just a minute. Just a minute, students. I'll fix that, okay? Or else एक तो हमारा बाकी है future वाला, then you'll not be able to understand that.
ये है संजू की माँ और ये है राजू की माँ।
संजू, बहुत हो गया खेलना, अब थोड़ी पढ़ाई भी करो।
राजू, बस हो गई पढ़ाई, अब थोड़ा खेलने भी जाओ।
पता नहीं ये छाया राजू को कैसे पढ़ाती है कि वो पढ़ाई से हटने का नाम ही नहीं लेता।
अब बनाएं अपने बच्चे की पढ़ाई को उनकी गेम की तरह इंटरेस्टिंग होम रिवाइज के साथ, जिसमें टेक्स्ट बुक का हर सेंटेंस।
संजू, खेलना बंद करो, अब थोड़ी पढ़ाई भी कर लो।
बस 5 मिनट और मम्मा।
ऐसा क्या करूं जिससे इसको पढ़ाई में इंटरेस्ट आए?
अब बनाएं अपने बच्चे की पढ़ाई को उनकी गेम की तरह इंटरेस्टिंग होम रिवाइज के साथ, जिसमें टेक्स्ट बुक का हर सेंटेंस बच्चे लैपटॉप या टीवी पर एनिमेटेड मूवी की तरह देखकर एंजॉय कर सकते हैं। होम रिवाइज, जो बनाए हर सब्जेक्ट को इतना।
हो गया इसका शुरू। दीदी, आवाज कम करो ना, गिटार की प्रैक्टिस साइलेंटली नहीं हो सकती क्या?
मैं तो ठीक हूँ। और क्या यार, शॉपिंग नहीं जा सकते हैं, मैं तो सलोन भी नहीं जा सकती हूँ।
कोई मुझे पढ़ने नहीं देता, तो मैं पढ़ूंगा ही।
होम रिवाइज आपकी हर एकेडमिक प्रॉब्लम का एकमात्र सॉल्यूशन। अब आप
Yes, students, I am back and now it will not load. For sure it will not load. Let us see. Okay, we will start. I have fixed the problem. I have tried my best to fix the problem. Now let us see. Okay. She had helped me in my difficult times. I had been helped by her. By her because she is there. Female. Okay. So we use her. If he would have been here, so by him. Okay. यहाँ पे कोई name होता, for example Gauri. I had been helped by Gauri. Getting me? Her because she is there. Him because he will be there. And any name would have been there, then the name would have come. Is that clear? Okay. Let us continue. Now it will be clear.
Various skills.
Sorry.
Followed various.
Girls and boys had displayed various skills. Okay, girls and boys had displayed various skills. So what is the object? Had displayed what? Yes, we are getting an object here. That is various skills. Various skills had been displayed by whom? By girls and
Skills.
boys.
So your
Okay.
various skills is the object. Let's begin the sentence with various skills, followed by had been, and followed by the past participle of the verb display. It is displayed. By whom? By girls and boys.
Now I hope your past perfect tense is also clear to you. Okay, present perfect tense clear, past perfect tense clear, examples also clear. All the examples we saw in past perfect, so that it is very clear to you. Okay, now there will be no net problem, so we are going to go swiftly. Next is future perfect tense. Very nice, Gauri. That is why I gave you an example. Okay,
Next tense is future perfect tense.
okay, future perfect tense. Come on, tell me what will be there. Any guesses? Because it is future, we have to use will or shall. Okay, is that clear?
Let's
And because it
understand
is
the word.
perfect, we are going to use have or has. Had तो use करने का मौका ही नहीं आएगा because it is not past, it is future. Exactly opposite.
Word
Correct?
order first.
Okay, let us see. Object will have or shall have. Here remember, only have will come. For future,
The
have will
past
come.
participle of the verb plus the object.
Okay, so future perfect tense denotes what? That action will be completed in future. Action future में complete हो जाएगा. हो जाएगा मतलब वो complete हो चुका रहेगा. Future में वो complete हो चुका रहेगा. मैं कल सुबह भाग चुका रहूंगा. मैं कल सुबह पढ़ाई कर चुका रहूंगा. It is talking about कल सुबह, tomorrow. Okay, it is talking about the future. लेकिन future में मैं इतने टाइम तक ये कर चुका रहूंगा. Getting me? That is the action it is denoting कि मेरे से ये काम हो जाएगा तब तक. Okay, मैं तब तक पढ़ाई कर चुका रहूंगा. Okay, कर चुका रहूंगा. That is the past. Okay, that is the past. That is why we are going to use past participle. Shall have, will show what? Shall and will shows that it is future, and have shows that it is perfect. Okay, we are not using had. Okay, we are using
Remember,
have.
children,
Okay, now coming to what? The sentence.
in
I
English.
shall have written a letter in English. I shall have written a letter in English. Let us see the bifurcation.
In this sentence, I is the subject. Shall have shows
Future
the future perfect tense. Written is the past participle. A letter is the object.
And the rest
In
of the
English is
sentence.
the rest of the sentence. Now, to change this sentence into passive voice, what do we need to do?
What we need to do, we have to first identify what is the object. The object is the letter. Then we have to get the letter in the front, okay, at the start of the sentence, and then we will start. Okay, I shall have written a letter. A letter shall have been. Okay, because it is perfect, we are going to add been. Written by me in English. समझा? यहाँ पे सिर्फ only difference is you are adding shall. And the rest of the sentence is just like your present perfect tense. Okay, this is future perfect tense. Everything will remain same except you have to add will or shall here. Okay, a letter will have been written by me in English.
So your answer is
Clear?
a letter will have been written by me in English.
No worries. We will see more examples. Okay.
Examples to understand it. Mummy will have gathered me in her arms.
Mummy will have. How will we understand the tense of the sentence? Okay, let us see. Mummy. Mummy is the doer of the action. She is the subject. Okay, और क्योंकि वो subject है, क्या मैं बोल दूं कि ये मेरा active voice है? Yes, this is my active voice because mummy is coming first. Mummy always comes first. Mummy will have gathered. Okay, will shows that it is future. Have shows that it is perfect. Mummy will have future perfect tense. Okay, gathered. It is the past participle. Will have gathered. मम्मी ने मुझे बोलेंगे भर चुकी रहेगी. Okay, very difficult to translate it in Hindi. Yes or no? In fact, ये सब में English ही better लगती है हमें. Mummy will have gathered me in her arms. Okay, is that clear? Now you can see here whom. We have to ask the question whom and not what. Here again we have an indirect object. Okay, because यहाँ पे दो लोग involve है, मम्मी और मैं, दो लोग involve है, object नहीं है यहाँ पे.
Now the question to identify the object, either starting with what or with whom.
किसको मम्मी ने ये किया रहेगा gathered in arms?
In this sentence, let's begin the question with whom. Whom will have mummy gathered? Me.
Me. So I will start the sentence with I and not me. I shall, okay, I shall have been gathered by mummy in her arms.
For example.
Okay, I shall have been gathered. Are you getting me? Okay, shall, okay, and then what we are adding? Have तो डालना ही है हमें. Plus क्या लग गया? Been लग गया. That's all. Mummy will gathered me. I shall have been gathered. Little bit difficult.
So the answer is
complexity level increases.
I shall have
correct?
Been gathered by mummy in
yes.
her
Yes, Pratyusha. It is easy, but you have to understand the formula. Correct.
And then we go for one more example.
Come on, let us see one more example.
The teacher will have taught us.
The teacher will have taught us. How to identify? The teacher is the subject. Will है इसीलिए it is in future tense. Have है will के साथ have आ गया. Okay, this is future perfect tense. ing आता तो क्या होता था? Future continuous tense होता. Perfect क्यों है? Because क्या आ गया? Have आ गया. Taught us. Okay. अब us का क्या हो जाएगा? यहाँ पे भी if you will observe students, if you will observe, you can see there you can't ask the question what, because here is your object is not there. Correct? The teacher will have taught what? Us. That is the answer. No. Whom? किसको सिखाया टीचर ने? Us. Okay. So us is our indirect object. Us
Who
is our
will
indirect
have
object.
the
ठीक
teacher?
है, तो अब अस को आगे तो नहीं ला सकते हम, इनडायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट को हम अस बोल के आगे तो नहीं ला सकते, वी हैव टू चेंज इट. जैसे मी का आई हमने बनाया तो अस का हमें क्या बनाना पड़ेगा? वी बनाना पड़ेगा. अस इज अ ग्रुप ऑफ पीपल. वी. वेरी नाइस इफत. अस विल बी वी.
Us is the objective case. We'll have to change it into subject.
Okay.
So,
We.
the passive voice begins with we, followed
Okay.
by
Now you will make the rest of the sentence. We shall have been. Yeah, okay. We shall have been या फिर we will have been taught by teacher. Okay.
by the future perfect verb.
By a teacher. We will be taught. We will have been taught by the teacher. Okay. Is it loading, students? Wait a minute.
Let's take one more example. I shall have got good marks. What is the object?
I shall have got what? Good marks. Okay, so good marks will come first. Good marks. Okay, good marks आ गया है पहले. ठीक है. Shall या फिर will, whatever you want to use, will have been got by me.
Good marks will have been got by me. Let's take another example. Rita will have received a letter.
Rita will have received a letter. Will have received a letter by that time. For example, ऐसा हमने बोला. Is it loading? No, na, students? Yes, correct. Okay. Rita will have received a letter. उसको letter मिल चुका रहेगा तब तक. Getting me? Okay. तो Rita will have received क्या हो जाएगा? Received what? A letter. So letter is the object.
What will have Rita received? A letter. So a letter is the object. The answer, that is the passive voice, begins with a letter.
A
followed
letter
by
will have
the helping
been.
verb
Getting me?
of future perfect tense will have been.
Correct.
Showing
Very good,
the
Shreya.
passive voice. Past participle of the verb received is received
Will have
by
been
whom?
got by. Very nice.
By Rita, since it's a
By Rita and not by me. Rita की बात हो रही है यहाँ पे. Is that clear to everyone? Okay, so that's all. हमें यहीं तक करना था passive voice. So if you want to see our first lecture, you can go and type home revise live active and passive voice part 1. Okay, there you will get the first lecture where you will get to see simple present, simple past and simple future along with very basic start I have given there. Okay, a very basic introduction I have given there. You can watch the introduction there, and after that we have continued with continuous, present continuous, past continuous. Okay, and we have continued with present perfect and past perfect and future perfect. Is that clear to everyone with examples we saw? I hope you have understood the lecture. Also you have liked the lecture. क्यों shall क्यों आएगा? See Prince, it is like we use shall for a more formal conversations. Okay, अगर समझो कुछ formal बात हो रही है तो हम shall use करते हैं mostly. Okay, और mostly ऐसा कहा जाता है कि first person के लिए हम shall use करते हैं, और ये object हो गए या second person हो गए तो will use करते हैं. Not always, but shall is used in a context in a more formal way. Is that clear? Next lecture clause pe. Okay, let us know in the comment box what you want for the next lecture. Till then, bye everyone. Hope you have liked the lecture. Don't forget to like it. Don't forget to subscribe the channel and press the bell icon.